But like I was saying, I really wanted to touch on that though. Like a lot of people talk about Rockefeller and how Jay-Z know how to play both sides of the fence, just like the sun. The sun the sun is out at night. It's just that you can't see it. It has a mask on.
So is that literally how we should go about playing it here?
That's right. We are to reflect all of our ancestors. The sun and the moon and the stars is our ancient ancestors. Our ancestors is not human, just like we're not human. Like we say, the top 10% control the world. There's only a few people running the world. We think on 10% of our brain. So the top 10% of our brain is right there. They don't look human. And you get that in my next book, but it goes deeper. Like I said, a lot of people can't digest what I'm saying. This is why my crowd is so few. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It's everything that we seeing. This is we inside of a DVD. We inside of a disc. We inside of a tape that's being recorded, and everything that we do is memory. It goes back into the constellations, and it creates other lifetimes backwards. So we may be living backwards on the other side of the constellations.
Matter of fact, yes, that video about you talking about this is the future, that tripped me out. Like,
right.
So I seen a video of you talking about how, you could have deja vu because you could have been like, let's just say you was a bird and like initially flew over that
right.
plane and seen that. So it's like, you mind further explaining that? Because it was like matter of fact, my lady, she had a dream. Matter of fact, she told me yesterday that I guess the night before, prior to the day, she lived out her literal what she saw
what you're about to do. See, when I say the future and the past and the present is all rolled in one, I'm talking about from a standpoint of what you're connected to. See, I wish people would grasp DNA as more than what these facilities has taught them. Your DNA is memory. It's a recorder. When you go to kemetic and they say they're trying to read the writings on the wall, you have writings in your DNA that goes beyond this what we see right now. So you are living in every direction in every realm. You exist where time don't exist. You exist where you don't exist. A blind man has to be strong enough to see things without seeing it. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes the fool is the most wisest because he's willing to humble himself. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. But as far as the future, you living it right now. You're still in the past right now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You get it? So, yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll give you a rapper named Currency. He had a concert, right, in Atlanta a couple weeks ago. The night of his concert, right, I didn't go, but, the day before it, I had a dream that in that opposite round, me and him was kicking it, and he left me concert tickets. Right. But obviously, I didn't go to the concert the day of.
Right.
But
yeah. Well, I mean, like, maybe it's a future date. You said things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's how I feel because I feel like I'm gonna be in positions to where I'm, with those type of people politicking with whoever, and that's what
these rappers that's out here, they are like pastors and preachers, but they have a different job. Their job is more higher. Now, frequencies from music has to be blueprinted. Frequencies from music is souls. When you play music, where does the sound come from? It don't come from the instrument. Just like I asked you where your thoughts come from. Your thoughts is music. Where does it come from? When you pluck that string on the guitar, you hear blam, but where does that sound really come from? Something is bouncing off of my mind right now for you to be able to hear me. We are all instruments creating music inside of our mind. And every time we create music by the way we think, we are thoughts in the mind of the universe, and the universe is the thought in the mind of us. As above, so below. You get what I'm saying? So, you may have already went to that concert before. You said you couldn't go to the concert? You may have already went. You meet somebody named Future. You get what I'm saying? No, but I really wanted to touch on what you said earlier, and I'll let you go off. But a lot of people that's walking past us right now, they can't see us. That's why they don't look this way. I was telling you, I said the reason why you are here today is because bloodlines meet up. And the only people can see us is what the universe allowed to see. It's people walking past right now that can't see us at all because their eyes don't have the brain in it that it needs to be able to see us. See, we talk about the eyes having melanin. I talked about how Europeans don't have melanin in their eyes, so they can't see certain things, but they can hear certain things. You get what I'm saying? But we can see things. So you have so-called blacks too that don't have a brain in their eyes, that are agents from the same planets where some of these Europeans come from.
You said that one more time.
You have certain so-called blacks that don't have brains in their eyes, that are agents that come from the planet where these certain Europeans come from. Now, not all Europeans are what we think racist. Racism is a chessboard that was created here in the Matrix. So for those who still play the race card, they playing the game in the Matrix. It's a black and white chessboard. You get what I'm saying? Energy don't have color. You tell a person about how they move. Energy moves, it has motion. You get what I'm saying? You tell it by its actions. Energy has density. So then you have to look at the density of the person on how they act, their moral values, their loyalty. You might have a car accident today. So-called black people that you think you're uniting with might get out and turn the camera on. A white person might jump out the truck and pull you out the car and give their life doing it. I don't say a white person pulled you out the car. I said somebody who felt your frequency enough, got out of that car and pulled you out of that car. It had nothing to do with your color. You get what I'm saying? It could be somebody who was following you the whole time. And you never knew. They were just waiting for their job. Now, they might go and die tomorrow after they just saved you because their job here is done. And they owed that to you in another round for what you did for them in another round. You see what I'm saying? Recycle energy. That's what it is. So, yeah.